Alright, guys. I know I have a little bit of a lost voice. I'm sorry if it kind of fades in and out. I got a pretty incredible pickup last night that I want to share, but first, I want to kind of take you through a little part of my collection that I don't show often because I don't pick up the cards often enough to show them. So I'm going to go one by one here. There will be a theme, and maybe by the end you can guess what I'll be showing you. First, this is a half of the 1941 double play card, number 52. He's attached to Buck Newsome, number 51. But I bought this from a uh, a Jewish autograph collector who I've bought cards from before, and I had to have this. I think it's so cool and little and weird, and it's a very small little condensed autograph there for Hank, but really like that card, so I wanted to grab that, and this is the only double play that I have signed. Next is one that I've shown recently. Oh, pan back out here a bit. 1936 Gaudi, signed. I love the really dark Sharpie marker on this. Really looks nice against the black and white image. You don't really see too many of the 36 Gaudi signed. So I was really happy to get that when I did. Every one of these, I shouldn't say everyone, but there are many back variations for 36 Gaudi, as I'm sure anyone who's familiar with the set knows already. But I guess they played a game, and whoever you turned the card or flipped the card or whatever landed on was the outcome of the play. But anyway, that's my 36 Gaudi Greenberg signed. Next is, I guess, slightly rare, because I just have not seen them before. This is a 1943 MP & Co. This was produced during the war and came in strips, thus the crude images used on the card itself. I happen to really like them. I know Michael really does not like these cards at all, but I like these cards because they're just kind of ugly, and I think there's some sort of beauty and some amazement behind it. But there are two back variations on this. This one is outfielder Commer Detroit Tigers, and with the branding MP & Co. on the bottom there. The other is just outfielder, and it does not show the MP & Co. there on the bottom left. So this is one of the two back variations. However, I really just got the card because I had never seen one autographed. And the price was really nice on this card, although it's kind of beat. But I think, as you'll continue to see from my autographed card collection, condition to me really doesn't really matter. To me, it's more about the authenticity of the card, the authenticity of the autograph, and that's a really important part to me. This is pretty much my grail. 1934 Gaudi signed rookie card. Autograph is faded, but it's there for sure. I got this not really at the National in 2018, but I pretty much confirmed the deal during the show. And SGC did a really nice job custom cutting this, so you can see the cards trimmed. But probably not a card I can replace in my collection, just because of how much his signed rookie cards go for. So I'm really thankful to at least just even own this card. But really nice one. Next, we're really getting some really nice cards here. This one I really don't show often at all, but really deserves some more spotlight. This is a 1940 play ball, and the signature that he included here can be dated probably to about the period. So the card came out in 40. This is probably signed that year, or maybe even the year after. But I won this card at a Heritage auction 2016, and I was a little nervous about how much I spent for it, but looking back, I'm so glad that I splurged a little bit for this card. I mean, it's just like, this autograph is just incredible. I know Joey will love it. And the card's also in fantastic condition, well centered. Nice color, no creases. I mean, it's really a fine specimen. Now you can see me there in the glare. I'm sorry about that. Kind of uncontrollable, but 1940 play ball, Hank Greenberg signed. Next, I should have maybe gone in chronological order, but I guess you can figure out what's next. This is a 41 play ball. This was purchased from the same Jewish autograph collector that I bought the signed double play from. As you can see, the card's also trimmed, but the autograph is really nice. It's bold, it's right in there. I like how he slants it across the bottom of the card from bottom left to top right. And I'm happy that I can get this card also. All of really Hank's signed vintage has really gone up a lot in recent years, and been hard to find cards that are affordable to acquire in my collection. Really thankful that I bought this when I did, because I'm not sure I could replace it now if I really wanted to. So 1941 play ball. Someone had some fun with the back, but that's what people did back then. Next, let me grab really probably one of the best ones in my collection. 1939 play ball, but this autograph is pretty perfect. I didn't have SGC grade the autograph. Not so much in autograph grading, but when it's there, I don't mind it, but it's not a service I'd prefer to pay them for. But you can see that autos, I mean, it's a specimen right there. I can't really tell when this card was signed. It's kind of hard to date this one, but maybe Michael could probably help us out with that. But this was from the same Jewish autograph collector, and he's really done very well for my collection. He sells things every so often. Whenever Michael and I can pry something from his collection, we always try to do it, because he's older and retired and in between homes and this way and that way, and who knows, but whenever something comes up that he's able to sell us or willing to sell us, we always really try to take advantage when we do. So it's 39 play ball. Next is a bit of a larger card, so I need to kind of pan out a bit for it. This is a... Oh geez, I'm really blanking on the name of this issue here. Oh boy. Sports Exchange, I'm sorry. This is the variation that did not include facts and figures, so someone actually wrote these all here, which is kind of cool. And you can see that he signed it here in the top left. You do not see these signed. This is the first one I've ever seen signed. And this is authenticated by PSA DNA. Just ignore the Arthur 11 leather finish on the back. Just didn't have another huge top loader to put it in. But this thing is awesome. Never seen another one of these signed, and so I love the image. I love how big the card is. I think it's really, really cool. And the autograph is really, really nice on this. Second to last one that I'll show before the grand finale. This one I've had for a little bit, but also a favorite of mine. I'm trying to hide the glare. 1936 R312. This is called the, it's a pastel. But this autograph is really nice, and this is one of only two autographed R312s that I know of. I bought this from a collector on Net54 who had it framed, and you can kind of see right under the SGC sticker that the JSA also authenticated it. The backs are blank. But I love this issue because it's just so colorful, and the autograph is really well placed on this one. So really love this card, and it's in SGC's large slab here, but what can you do? Some of you may have just seen a sneak peek of what's to come, but I got this yesterday in the mail, and I'm just really stoked. 1935 Diamond Stars, corrected error, Hank Greenberg, with an autograph, as you can clearly see. I got this from a collector on eBay who had really sent a lot of his collection and given a lot of it to his son, but this and a couple other things kind of lingered. And I think I really, got it for a fair price. You really do not see these come up often at all. And like I was saying, for Hank signed vintage, they're really soaring right now through the market. Luckily, I was able to kind of trade for this card. What I think is interesting is that if you look kind of closely, something was erased near our left side, his right side of his face. I think it said G. Walker, who was another player on the Tigers at the time. And if you angle it just right, you can see on the top someone wrote a name. On the back, there is some glue residue and paper loss, which is fine. But some other writing back here I need to maybe decipher. Some names and some things erased, and this card was loved. And that's, I think, my favorite part about collecting vintage is the authenticity of the card and of the stories behind them. But I'm taking this card to PSA today in Woodbridge, New Jersey, and it'll be out of my possession for at least a month or so, I guess, until they do it. But I wanted to do this video today before I took it and didn't have a chance to show you guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's a little bit of a long one, but really wanted to show the highlights of my Hank signed vintage collection, as they don't get to really see the light of day that much. But thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate your support in my channel, and happy collecting.